Hello, everyone. First of all, I want to thank all of you for clicking to watch my PPT about MBTI, and I hope it's gonna be useful and interesting for you. Let's get started. Here are my parts for today's presentation. First of all, we're gonna start having some information, a brief information about MBTI, how it created, who created it, and following this, I'm gonna reveal my type of MBTI, and in the end, gonna be overviewing today's presentation. So who created the MBTI? Yeah, from the slide you can see it was created from housewife, but she wasn't just an ordinary housewife. Catherine Briggs was a brilliant and educated woman, and she was 14 years old when she went into college and graduated first among other students. She married the man who graduated behind her, and she was expected to do only house chores and educate her children. However, she wanted to prioritize her life and do something as important as scientists do in a laboratory, and she came up an idea to create a test, MBTI, by learning and investigating the psychology of children. And her first experiment was with her daughter named Isabel, and yeah, MBTI was created by Catherine Briggs and Isabel Briggs Myers. And to my type of MBTI, you can see that I am a ISTJ, which stands for introverted, sensing, thinking, and judging person, and I'm a logistician. To tell the truth, I was shocked and surprised when I got the result of my test. Yeah, I knew that I was introverted person, but I didn't know that I would become so much introverted, as it is 27% versus 73. And from other like percentages, you can see that thinking versus feeling, I am much more reliant on my mind and my emotions. That means that I cannot be controlled by my emotions, but I can take a control over them. And logisticians are known for their dedication, reliability, and some other qualities, among other type of MBTI people. However, there are some big points of logisticians. For example, for their reliability and punctuality, people want to take an advantage of it and want to be favored. And logisticians cannot say no. Yeah, this favor doesn't make them overwhelmed, but um, a lot of requests make them anyhow exhausted and tired one day. However, I advise to read The Art of Saying No. I cannot remember the name of author. However, I read this book and learned how to say no to people without feeling guilty. And yeah, it was so useful. And I highly recommend you, if you cannot say no to other people when they ask you to favor. Yeah, so logisticians are like, punctuality is unlikely to be a problem for them as they are so punctual, and I totally agree with this. Because I hate being late, and I always try to be earlier than on time. And some friends of mine do not like this habit of me because, like, like, I always in hurry, like in rush, and they tell me, "Don't be in rush. Anyhow, you're gonna go to that place." But I don't want to be late, and I am so punctual, I guess. And yeah, that's true. I am satisfied with the results of MBTI type. To tell the truth, I didn't have so much, like, I didn't believe in this kind of tests. By answering to those questions of MBTI and getting my result of this, I realized that I believe it in this test, because everything about my weakness and strength at this point, my career path, and my the introduction of logisticians were alike, like they were look like to my, like, with my character. And I found out that the most part of logisticians make their careers in the, like, being lawyer, judges, like, they can take a serious works, serious jobs as a career. And I discovered this side of mine also, and planned to take this kind of jobs also. And to come to the overview, there are 16 personality types of MBTI system. and each one differs from another. And I highly recommend to the people who haven't taken yet this test to take it and discover their hidden points and to overcome the weakness side, and to know again, once again, to make sure their strength sides, career paths, romantic relationships. There is so much more useful information to get to know. Uh, yeah, I highly recommend you to take this test and share it with your friends also. Thank you for your attention. I hope you found this PPT interesting. See ya.